Divas is being over-promoted in the WWE. Now occasionally we see two Divas matches from week to week on Raw and SmackDown, and we get one on NXT every Wednesday on WWE.com. But this past Monday we saw the in-ring debut in singles competition of Summer Rae. We have seen her wrestle on and off again on NXT. We saw her do the ring introductions on NXT for a number of weeks, and then she turns coat and then has a feud with Paige. We've seen her wrestle more than enough on NXT. I knew what to expect when Summer Rae made her debut against Natalya, but this is how much work ethic the Divas division is exemplifying, and with just how impressive of a team the Bella Twins were this past Monday against AJ and Tamina Snuka. They are either top contenders for the Divas Championship in the very near future, probably as early as Survivor Series or TLC. One of them are going to knock off AJ to win the Divas Championship. They're just giving the Bella Twins time enough to build a considerable amount of momentum before one of them becomes Divas Champion. That is something to look forward to. But if the Divas division ever expands like the Tina Knockouts division did a few months back, premiering with their tag team titles, we're going to see the Bella Twins win the WWE Divas tag team titles, because really there's no other tag team when you talk about divas who have teamed up that have been far more impressive than what the Bella Twins have ever since their comeback, aligning themselves with the Rhodes Scholars, Damian Sandown and Cody Rhodes, breaking away from them eventually, competing for the Divas Championship, which I was hoping they were going to get into a rhythm of doing. They accomplished that. They have gotten Total Divas into the top position when you talk about the success of any reality TV show. So you have to give the Bella Twins the benefit of the doubt, which I have always done for years, either from the first half of their careers or the second half of their careers, which we are witnessing now, which is a far more impressive half of their careers from their previous half of their career, where they were kind of just jockeying for position and waiting for an opportunity for the WWE Divas Championship. How can you not help but give the Bella Twins the benefit of the doubt and say that they will not be Divas Champion down the road, because they will be. They have been so impressive, and on a 5-star scale perspective, you got to rate the performances of both Bella Twins at least 5 out of 5 stars, because no other team or no other diva in the Divas division has been impressive as what the Bella Twins have been, with the exception of maybe Summer Rae or some of the NXT divas like Sasha and especially Paige, WWE's NXT Women's Champion. So I really think that the Bella Twins have a lot of great years in their future. Now, I have been high on the Bella Twins for forever, really, on this radio show. If you go through my archives on this YouTube channel, which we are broadcasting today's show on youtube.com/JonathanClarke22, you will find countless numbers of Bella Twin video blogs, because I've just been so impressed with the Bella Twins, either from the first half of their careers, either from the second half of their careers. No matter what aspect of their career you're talking about, you can't help but be impressed. When the Bella Twins were fired the first time and they started being open on the internet, on Facebook and Twitter, and for radio show interviews and for written interviews, I really followed the Bella Twins because I was hoping to see them back on television, either doing something with reality television for the lack of not promoting Total Divas right now, or for some other wrestling company like TNA or some independent company. I was expecting to see them, if anything, on the independent level, but they were gone in no time and rehired by the WWE because they brought them back with the purpose of being a part of Total Divas, and I think that was the primary reason why the Bella Twins were brought back. But once they realized, how much potential the Bella Twins had in the second half of their careers and how better they had gotten from the previous half, WWE quickly realized the potential the Bella Twins had, and that's why we've seen people like Brianna getting as many opportunities as she's gotten against AJ for the Divas Championship. The series of matches between AJ and Brianna are just as impressive as the series of matches between AJ and Caitlyn from earlier this year, when AJ was the number 1 contender and Caitlyn was your defending champion. At the Payback pay-per-view and the following Money in the Bank pay-per-view, when Caitlyn got a rematch, very impressive matches. They had a little bit of a follow-up with matches on both Raw and SmackDown, and now we've gone from that to AJ versus Brianna. This is just an example of how far and how dedicated the Divas division has gotten over the past couple of months. And if this is any indication, the next 5 to 6 months are going to be fun for wrestling fans to watch. I'm looking for your opinion on Brianna's success, especially the success, the all-around success of anything, of the Bella Twins. If you have anything in the way of an opinion that you would like to contribute to this week's video blog on our YouTube channel, which I will feature for you, you can leave your opinion at the bottom of this YouTube video in a comment at youtube.com/JonathanClarke22. You can follow our show on Twitter at twitter.com/JonathanClarke1 and send me a creative hashtag. God knows I love and appreciate those, and you can get in on all the conversation on Facebook at facebook.com/HW Entertainment. We've got over 1,000 fans who have subscribed previously to our Facebook page. We've got 18,000 tweets on our Twitter and 20,000 channel and video views likewise on our newly redistributed YouTube channel at youtube.com/JonathanClarke22, where you'll find countless numbers of Bella Twin video blogs that are derived from how impressed I've been of the Bella Twins over the past couple of months on a 5-star scale perspective, rating both Bella Twins' performances either on Total Divas or as in-ring competitors 5 out of 5, at a total of 10 stars on a 5-star scale, because all around the Bella Twins have been nothing but impressive. I mean, how can you describe the Bella Twins? There are no other words to describe the Bella Twins otherly than unbelievable or wow. Just everything it has to assume itself with astonishment, because really, there's nothing that you can say about the Bella Twins negatively right now. I mean, they are worthy of being Divas champion, and it's beyond me why the Bella Twins haven't been given that opportunity. Maybe because it's about promoting the new talented initiative Divas just as much as it is promoting the superstars of the new talented initiative like Curtis Axel and Ryback, Paul Heyman guys. And with Paul Heyman in the situation that he's involved in right now after getting the GTS on top of the Hell in a Cell structure, the situation with Ryback and Curtis Axel may be in question, but I think it's just as much about promoting the new talent initiative Divas as it is the superstars of the new talent initiative, either on Raw, SmackDown, or even taking into consideration NXT. So what they're trying to do by giving Summer Rae a mixed tag team match in Hell in a Cell and a singles match the following night on Raw, obviously what they're trying to do is they're trying to leave the Bella Twins on the back burner for a little while, giving them a little bit of minimal exposure is what I'll call it, on Raw and SmackDown, to open up the door for divas like Summer Rae and people like JoJo and Ava Marie to kind of come in and try to build some momentum for themselves, for their future careers in the WWE, because you know after their roles on Total Divas are finished up, the only thing left for them to do is compete within the same division we're seeing the Bella Twins competing in for the last number of years. And with how good the Bella Twins have gotten, they can offer a tremendous amount of experience to new divas like JoJo and Ava Marie, who I'm expecting a lot from in the very near future. But I would like to see pushes for people like Brianna and Nicole kind of taken to the next level. They have never looked stronger and in better form than what they have over the past couple of weeks. And an example of that is the graphic we are using for this week's YouTube video distribution. I mean, look at the muscles on Brianna Bella. I mean, it is absolutely incredible how good she's gotten and just how powerful she's looked over the past couple of months. How can you help but not be impressed? Leave us some comments on the condition of the Bella Twins too, if you'd like, at the bottom of this YouTube video at youtube.com/JonathanClarke22. You can also tweet us your opinion on their condition at twitter.com/JonathanClarke1, and you can join the conversation on our Facebook page at facebook.com/HW Entertainment. I'd love to hear what your opinion is on the condition of the Bella Twins, because how can you help but not be impressed but with the Bella Twins? I mean, I've been impressed with them over the past couple of months, and I'm really happy that they're back. It gives us a bit of a reprieve from after seeing releases of Kelly and Eve Torres, who could have had a lot of better years for their careers in the WWE. It's beyond me why they never gave Kelly or Eve Torres more Divas Championship reigns. Maybe it's because they had a desire to go do something with reality television outside of the WWE, and I was kind of hoping the door would have been open for Kelly and Eve to re-sign with the WWE to be a part of the Total Divas reality show, because that's originally what they left the WWE for, careers in reality TV. So hopefully they'll come back and do something with Total Divas. If anything, if they want to have a future with reality TV, you would expect that would be the avenue their careers would take. But for now, we have an incredible reality show for the Divas, which is receiving nothing but positive reviews from what I can gather from the Did You Know facts on WWE television. But of course they're going to put over the positive side of everything going on within the WWE. But from what I can gather from the Did You Know facts and WWE.com and the official website of the E! Network as part of their all-new winter lineup, the Total Divas reality show is the most highly rated watched show on E! right now. So WWE and the E! Network are having a tremendous amount of success, which was anticipated for them to have. And because of the success of this show, that only means probable years will come for both Bella Twins, who have never looked to be in better shape and in better condition than what they are right now. So on a 5-star scale perspective, I'll rate both of their performances 5 out of 5. Total of 10 stars on a 5-star scale perspective. And that should say a lot on how impressed I've been with the Bella Twins. But if you have an opinion, if you want to contradict my opinion or you want to agree with it, which I'm hoping you will, because I've nothing to say but the most positive things about the Bella Twins, you can do that on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube, as the Bella Twins have yet to witness the best years of their careers, both by wrestling fans and themselves, because I don't even think themselves realize how impressive they've gotten ever since the return a few months ago. Wasn't expecting the Bella Twins to return as quickly as what they did. If anything, I was expecting them to return a year after their release to kind of give them a bit of a reprieve from being exposed to the WWE fans as much as what they were. And by the way, they were talking on open forums, on discussional forums for written and radio interviews. It seemed like they had no plan of going back to the WWE, but how many times have we seen a WWE performer say they've had no plans of going back, and a few months after they say that, they kind of turn around and are proved to be a hypocrite because they turn around and go back to the WWE. So obviously the Bella Twins proved out to be hypocrites, but with how much they proved it to be hypocrites, they've come back and have become more impressive than what they initially were from the first half